We're gonna,
You
never know when we're gonna try
moved
something
the camera.
different. We have to do it a little bit different each time, or you get bored with us.
Yeah.
Same angle. Who wants to be?
It's actually that the camera itself has been moved a couple
Very
of
high.
times
I'm
now.
not sure I like it. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully you can see what we're doing better. So
Sometimes we forget what we've done or how we got there. So.
Yeah, we haven't done this in a hot minute, so.
That is true.
We've had a couple hurricanes hit our house, and
Tanya's
a couple
got
of
some
fun events.
Construction going on.
Yep.
So if you hear somebody go in and out, it's just because she has a friend coming in and out that's doing some work, and we're happy about that.
I'm getting a bathroom redone, which
Yeah.
I'm super excited.
If it sounds like you're at the dentist, we're not at the dentist. But
Oh, yeah.
sometimes it sounds like it.
So we have a couple, like I had camp last week, and we've had some other things going on. So I'm going to share a couple of my camp projects, and Sherry has some things to share, and then Tanya's got some things to share with us. So one of the things that I like to do with my customers occasionally is I do swaps, and so I had a ton of swaps with the Sail Away suite, and one of my customers said, "When are you going to do that?" And I said, "I'll do it next month. You pick a card." Well, she was super excited about that. So she picked a version of this. I always do it a little bit different than the one that she picked because I don't need to duplicate that. She can already see it. I'm going to show her something a little bit different. So this was one of their favorites at camp last week. It's just a fun fold. It opens real simple. We used the DSP. We have, my husband said you can't put a trinket on it if it's going to a guy, so they had an option of putting the anchor this way or putting a trinket. It's a boy thing.
Maybe it's the word.
I don't know. And then the little sailboat, I couldn't decide what color I wanted him, so we colored him with the Stampin' Right markers. So this was a fan favorite. Did you get a close-up of it? Do I need one?
Here, I'll do it again.
Okay. So here's a little close-up of it. I'll open it again for you. They could stamp an anchor in the inside if they wanted to. I just didn't. Here is another one. This is the wreath from the back of the catalog. If you look at the holiday catalog, this one's in the back, and the framelits are in the front with the Christmas wreath. So the framelits go to two different wreaths.
Susan said that about 15 times before I actually realized what she was talking about.
What did she say? I missed it.
About how this framelit is in the front of the catalog, and it goes with the stamp set in the back of the catalog, the fall one.
And so we just stamped it, used a little bit of blends with it. We used the holiday bling because the holiday rhinestones are beautiful. And then this is the ribbon that comes in a ribbon pack. So they wrapped the ribbon through and then made a fluffy bow. And then this is the tree background. Tree impression folder. Wood? I don't know.
Forest,
Stampin' Up! Has done a fabulous job of giving us the names, and then they take it away, and then they give us something again, and we kind of get all confused. But it's got the looks like trees in the background. So this was a favorite, and then
is that a sequin on it or a rhinestone?
Rhinestones, the fabulous holiday.
I love those rhinestones.
I know,
packets and packets of them.
Then this card was fun because I did it a little bit different. I took this fabulous scene from the holiday catalog, and I added some words from the annual catalog. And what we talked about was if you stamped these words in espresso and eliminated the star, it wasn't a holiday card. But by stamping the words in red and adding the star embellishment, it made it look like a holiday card. So I showed him the whole card. We talked about it. I demoed it. And then I said, now if you look closely at the background doesn't match. Because I used the Gather Together DSP, and it is the stripe in here. It's mint.
Mint.
And so there's no mint in the card. But
I just think that shows how well that all the colors go together.
Right.
Because I've put weird colors together, and I'm never disappointed.
I know, and that's what we talked about was that because I wanted to change a green, I stayed in that color family, and so it coordinated. Mm-hmm. And it was funny because I always ask them at the end what your favorite card is, and several people said this was their favorite card just because it took them out of the box and made them think a little bit different.
So when you're making cards, be bold, man. Be bold.
We just like to
Mix
do it a
it
little
up.
bit different sometimes. Sometimes we kind of get stuck in a rut, and this gives it a little bit different. So, now, Sherry has a card she's going to demo.
I do. This is a fun card.
Is anybody
Tanya
on?
wanted, yeah.
Guys, if you don't mind, go ahead and share with your friends or anybody you think might want to be watching, because we haven't been on in a while, so Facebook may not be getting the word out.
Yeah,
So
they probably don't remember who we are.
imagine that.
So I'm going to use the Gather Together set, which is so much fun, and especially right now, if you are in the South Pacific, then just color your leaf the color of spring. It doesn't have to be that.
Pretty.
Do the little wheats over here and pretend they're spring flowers, and maybe do them in some mint.
Oh, lavender.
And some, or some lavender. Just do them in a different color, because I know that it's not going to be fall everywhere, but just switch it up. Just change your colors, because you could do the exact same thing. Just do your
The
pumpkins.
pumpkins could be even. I mean,
Yeah.
there's pink, blue, aqua,
Well, their
purple.
pumpkins are different colors. Theirs are mint colored anyway. So
Oh, really?
yeah, just color them different.
Well, hot diggity, I didn't know that.
So I'm gonna color them the colors of fall, because that's what's maybe gonna come. It's super hot in Indiana, but so I'm going to emboss them, and I just mounted it. Then we're gonna do this at my camp, which is this week. So because we're embossing them, and because when you do an event and you have lots of stamps and you don't have as many blocks, because we're gonna do a lot of stamping, so I've just got all of them mounted on the one block. So I'm gonna do, so we can all color today.
Okay.
I'm gonna do one leaf, which isn't the way my card was. And I did gold because I realized I have been copper happy, because I love copper. And this is on shimmery white cardstock. You either have to use shimmery white or watercolor paper. And then we need both of the pumpkins, so I just mounted them close together so they could do them once, because there are dies for these, so you just have to make sure that they're far enough apart that you can get both the dies on them.
Friends, if you don't notice, that Versamark pad does not look like any I have at my house.
It's old too.
What the heck?
Oh, look at it. You can see all the little dots in it.
She just
It's
hasn't.
so old. Look at the washi tape. That's how you can tell it's mine. Gold washi tape.
That's crazy. Mine are so black.
Okay. I should have got my scrap paper out first. And if you haven't done embossing, because I know not everybody on this page, this is the best part.
This is what got me excited about stamping way back when.
It's like
Right here.
magic.
And sometimes you get bored with it and you forget about it and how magical it is.
It goes from nothing to something. You want to start heating while I pour?
Yep.
Maybe will it reach you? So we've got the leaves and the pumpkins. And the nice thing about these, it doesn't matter if they're not perfect on the edges or if they're a little bit smudgy, because they're going to get cut out.
I'm going to do it on the bottom so you guys maybe can see the magic happen. I'm going to have to wait a minute for the...
Now once the gun gets hot, it goes really fast. Up until that point, it takes a minute.
Your paper starts smoking and you know you've...
It'll be like the fire at the Colts game yesterday.
Oh yeah, I did see the aftertakes of that. Sorry, I can't quite.
An embossing powder lasts a really long time. As you can see, the label on this, I don't even know which iteration of logo this is from Stampin' Up. But it's when it was turquoise. Tempting turquoise. We don't even have that color anymore.
This gets really hot too. If you have tweezers, that helps.
Can you do it?
Oh, that's okay. It will also burn a vinyl tablecloth.
Yes, it will. I'll take one of the pumpkins and then you can have a leaf. So you just want to make sure that every place got it. You just kind of angle it around. Make sure every place is nice and shiny.
Yeah, and the biggest thing, I don't know if you can see how it went from kind of a dull finish to that beautiful shiny delightfulness.
So these are, I probably have, I don't know, 15 aqua painters now filled with refills. So I've tried to figure out a way to label them because they get wet, because it's about 10 drops of refill when I fill up
The
with
whole
water. Yeah, but then they get wet. So I've tried labels and they get wet and they fall off. I've tried writing on them with like a chalk pen, it comes off. So really what I do is I just put it on the paper and I figure out which color it is. So I have, this
Pumpkin?
is pumpkin,
Curry.
and no, it's pumpkin and terracotta tile.
Oh, okay.
Because in here it doesn't look like it.
That's terracotta.
That's why you have to kind of
Gotcha.
mess with them. And then this is peacock and olive. So I'm going to give the 2 greens to Tanya to let her start. And then Susan and I are going to, you just take it and you just literally brush. Be careful when you pull them off because
Yeah,
they can
I was
splatter.
gonna be like, ah!
Yep. I got it all over my cell phone yesterday. So really just one swash like this of the terracotta. And it dries lighter. And then we'll swap.
Ooh, this is yummy.
And it's a super fast way of coloring.
And it serves as a resist on the
Yeah,
embossing.
it doesn't. And then after it starts to dry, you can go back and hit it. So I did my card, each section I did like 3 times, but each time I didn't go over the
cut it
whole. Yeah. In fact, it looks better on the leaf if you go outside of it a little bit,
Oh,
because
yay.
it leaves a little bit of a fraction of white. You know when you run through the
Mhm.
and then we'll need that olive to do our stems.
Okay, I'm gonna
You want any?
grab it.
Any on
Yeah. Is this the orange or the?
I don't know which one it is.
It's cute. And so you want us to cut them out?
We can cut them out
Actually,
after. They
okay.
do run through the big
I
shot.
think I'm gonna.
If
Oh,
you
yes.
hit the little thing, then we can get a close up of it. Because I'm
Okay.
sitting too far from the hitter.
The hitter.
There
Hit me.
we go. Can you see? So
No, I might have went crazy.
no, and it gets lighter because while it stays wet,
Oh, it kind of looks
darker.
purpley now. Look.
Yeah, it does. It looks beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. And you can also take them. I'm going to do it on my scrap paper. Here, you fling it.
Oh, this?
Yeah, I'll just fling it.
Oh. Hang on. Oh, that's a little. This is a little scary, Sherry.
Wait, I'm trying to get angled for them. I just went out of the
Here.
camera.
Okay.
So it does a great little splatter. Are you splattering?
I'm trying.
You don't normally do it at this angle.
You don't normally do it towards somebody.
I can feel it.
So I guess I got it.
There you got it. It's beautiful. Because the stamp set also comes with a splatter, so I was able to get, here's the finished
Oh,
card.
that's so pretty.
So I stamped in I actually stamped in Cajun because it's a darker color of the terracotta. So the card is mounted on terracotta. I used the same paper because, you know, great minds think alike. So Susan and I both used the same piece of mint that's in the Come Together Designer Series
Oh,
paper.
that's funny.
And the funny thing is, I intended to use this piece right here,
Oh, the back piece?
but it was way too busy when I stuck that stuff
so
on there.
cool.
So then that left me with this side because I had already cut it and planned it for camp. So there's no mint in my card, so I
I
just
love it.
speckled it with the
Again, you got to be bold,
peacock.
man.
But they're so much
That's so
fun to color.
pretty.
So once it was all mounted on there, then I added one more run through of just a little bit more of the colors, so I could have just a few places as darker.
Oh, and that little background stamp is in the set.
Yeah. So
Yeah,
there's
that's
some
cute.
backgrounds and some flicked.
Love it. Love it,
So,
love it, love
There
it.
is a tutorial for this on YouTube.
Okay.
Oh,
There
look
you
at how
go.
pretty that is.
Well, you guys
So
can have
excited.
those.
Well, I don't want to get it on. I don't want to get it on Tanya's bag.
Sorry, I'm flashing a little bit.
Okay, I
Yeah.
can turn the fan on now. I
yeah.
couldn't turn the fan on before because I took the plug with my embossing gun.
Oh, there you go. I just wanted to make sure you didn't get it on your bag
There we go.
because it kind of spreads. It's like all the way over here.
Now I see some here.
Oh, okay.
It's okay.
I can take that.
I'll keep that one. Okay, so are we done?
Yeah.
So now we're to me.
Yeah.
So I'm going to show you some bags that we have that we are going to offer. These are some of our fun.
How's that?
Here, just do you want That's awesome. Thank you. These are some of our Stamp Camp Creative Director bags that we had at our last event.
They match our shirts.
Yes.
They do match our shirts. Because
This is
we're creative directors.
don't you feel like you're a creative director? I mean, really. And these are our Lansing on stage themed shirts, I guess. They're what we did one that last year that had the buffalo check and had the sharing and creating.
The life you love.
Yeah, that. And sorry.
Something.
And then it has hashtag makers make it happen on the back. And so we have crushed curry, we have Pacific Point, and we have so these are I've designed them myself, and Sherry and Susan.
And she's a fabulous artist.
There's really a lot of detail in them. They're really well done. That's why I
you.
tried to zoom in so you can see the cute little details.
So anyway, the shirts are available on the website cleoandfrizz.com right now. These are probably going to go on Cleo and Frizz as well. I don't know, within the next week I'd like to get them up. So we've got these, and then we love crafts. We love all kinds of crafts.
Here, turn them over and do it on this side so they can see.
Okay.
So it shows really pretty.
So you know, these are like, I have a button maker that I got. Well, I used to do buttons when my kids were in elementary school. I've done thousands of buttons, and so we decided to take them and put some of our paper inside the buttons, and look how cute they are. They're so adorable. Look at this. I mean, this Halloween paper, we fell in love with it. I'm not much Halloween, but I mean, seriously, look at that. Look at that. Isn't that fun? And so we've got fall ones, and then what we did is we thought, oh, well, what can we do to make them a little bit more
Festive.
and exciting? And so we decided to take some ribbons and we just looped them through the backs, and then we put some googly eyes on some of the little monsters. And Sherry did, we did a sparkly one. Oops.
That one still needs to be hot glued.
Yeah,
They were kind of made on the
They
fly
fit,
before
yeah.
our event.
but we put a little bow in her hair and made a little snowman or snow girl with some of our embellishments. And here's another of the Halloween ones.
They're really cute.
And they're just fun. You can put them on your purse. You can put them on this one has a jingle bell on it. How cute would that be for a little Secret Santa gift? So what I'm going to do as well, oh, this one was really pretty.
And there's
Super,
some
super
little ones. She
pretty.
has these tiny ones that you can put like on a jean jack pocket. You can put 3 or 4 of them on your pocket.
How about that, girls? Look, you can mark your scissors, you can mark your bone folder, you've got
Yeah,
it
they're really
all
cute.
ready to go. This is made with some of the Christmas paper. And then we have little like zipper pulls that, actually that's what this is, and it's just on the bone folder. And these are some other ones that I made. This was all with the holiday catalog stuff, and then this is some with the thank you, annual catalog paper. So anyway, I'm going to have those up on my website as well. And if you want to use them for, like, we were thinking to combine them with the bags, like for every, maybe every, what,
She hasn't
$25
decided, yeah.
you would get, like, for a customer appreciation, like they could you could give them a bag, and then you could add little buttons to your bag, for every $15, $25.
They're so super cute. Get a close-up of these.
And
Here, I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a picture with my phone.
they're just
And
fun.
I'll post it on the site. Because we have multiple technologies here.
Yes, we do.
Because we create and share.
We're highly
The life we love.
creative and love to share. So, anyway, we're just coming up with some ideas on ways you can use them in your business, the way you can give them as gifts. Oh, one other thing is I'm going to come up with this. We discovered at our event last week that they fit in the Advent
Boxes.
kit in this little guy. So I'm going to come up with something like this, so be looking for that. But you could put you can make little buttons for your kids and stick them in there, and they could have a new button for every for the Advent season. You could do all kinds of fun things.
So they don't have to have candy every day. They
Yeah,
can have some
I mean, they can have like some. I mean, I literally, when we were selling these at school, I mean, the kids went wild for them. So it was fun, and this is just kind of a little more sophisticated.
Well, and she's going to have a little more pricing and a little more detail on the Cleveland Frizz website. So
Yes,
make sure
I
you
will.
check that out.
It'll probably be this week that I'll get that stuff going.
Yeah. So,
So-
that's it. We just wanted to do a
You
quick
guys have-
little update on kind of what we've been doing. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask. We have another video we have to do for a business.
For our business class that we had a really great event, and thanks to all of you guys that if you came, we
Or
were
if you
so
ordered
glad.
the online version,
It's
we're going to give you
pretty
some
fun.
more tips and
We
tricks.
appreciate your business, and I see you out there, Tammy. And is there anybody else that?
No, we'll be back next week.
No? Anybody have any questions? We'll give them a second because this doesn't go as fast
Right.
as us.
Oh,
Here,
yeah.
I'm gonna take a sip of my Be Bold.
So eventually, we hope to have bags that are.
Oh.
These are kind of demonstrator bags. Like there's a place for
Should I
your
show
water.
them the other ones?
Yeah.
Kinda, let me show you the other ones.
Because like these are really well made for us to carry back and forth. So like when you're going through town, or like if you have a craft event coming up, hi Suze, then you can wear your shirt, and people like you'll have then a shirt to wear, or you
This
can carry your
is
stuff
a
in the bag.
That Susan has requested some bags that she can get for her customers that actually she can buy them, a couple of them, and then they can she can put her orders in so they can swap them out each month at camp. And so we're gonna get something like this with some artwork that Susan has what did you ask for? Stamp and Create? So I've done some design for that, and then what was yours?
Create something beautiful.
Create something beautiful. So
It
I'm
plays
working
on
on
our group
those.
names.
Yeah.
Because mine's beautiful images and
Mine's
yours is
Stamp Creatively.
creatively.
So we wanted, because Stampin' Up's not providing the bags for us anymore, and to buy them in a supply order is expensive. So we thought we would try to create something a little fun. So be watching for that too.
And we would really like them in time for Christmas. So you know, like around Black Friday, when your customer picks up their Christmas orders or like their December orders, then you could have this as a Christmas gift. And then if they have two, like you can give them an order one month and they bring it back the next month, so you always have one. Because I hate not having a bag to put their stuff in and having to bag it up when they come.
And yes, it's going to be, somebody asked if it was going to be on the website. Yes, we're going to put all that on there because this is kind of Tanya's thing. So she'll have all those updates that she'll put in.
And we'll have all the links on the Facebook page too, so you'll be able to find the
Give
website.
me a few days to get that up.
But then,
I'll
yeah,
try and get it up.
and then
this
I
week.
want to get them all the little pins, so when they spend something or do something or take a class, whatever,
just
then,
a special.
then they can decorate up their bag. Because most of us women are just like grown-up little girls, and we all like to do the little Girl Scout pins.
And
or the
miniature
patches.
things are so
Yes.
cute.
So my daughter really fell in love with the Halloween pins. I don't know,
Yeah, we've got a lot.
like if you can get the close-up of the little Halloween ones, but she covered her jean jacket in the tiny little, so cute Halloween paper pins. It's the one out of the Spectacular Monster Bash. I can't remember what the name
yeah,
of it is
it's
called.
super. It's the one this
But
is
it's
out of.
these. But even just the book paper
She put
with
it all over her.
Yeah, it was all over her jacket. And she's, super cool because she's 25. So if the 25-year-olds are doing it, we want to do it too.
Right.
If they think it's cool, we got something.
Exactly.
All right, I think that's everything.
I think so. So
Okay.
Bye,
we'll be back
everybody.
We'll
next
see you
week.
next week.
All right, bye.
See ya.
Yeah, you can tell Facebook's like, yo, we don't remember